Are you an attacker? Well, if you are, I have a question for you. What is the number one thing that all defenders want and can't get enough of? What is it that they need in order to increase their success rate and maintain a clean sheet? Well, if you didn't find the answer yet, all defenders want time. And your job as an attacker is to offer them the exact opposite. Just think of the world's best defenders like Van Dijk and Sergio Ramos. They slow down attackers, draining their opponent's time and energy, and patiently waiting to lunge in for the tackle. Now think of what the most successful attackers do. They are precise with their actions and fast, not only physically, but also cognitively. Their perception, processing, and execution speed is so fast that they don't hesitate to take action and finish those plays fast and successfully. Delaying the attack is simply not efficient, especially in the modern game. You're just wasting your energy and giving the opposing defense time to recover, structure a compact defensive unit, and create options for defensive cover and support. All of these increase their success rate and help them beat you. And from a statistical viewpoint, every second that passes by just lowers your goal scoring success. Attacking speed matters, and now you understand why. But when is this actually applicable? Well, to be honest, pretty much every attack could benefit from fast actions and end with a goal being scored based on the things we mentioned about defenders. Having said that, there are some specific plays that I desperately want you to finish off in under 4 to 8 seconds, and those are counterattacks. Now, a counterattack can happen every time your team wins the possession of the ball back. In those cases, defenses are usually out of shape and balance. That is a superb chance for you and your teammates to attack and score. But you need to do it fast. Depending on where the transition happens and the counterattack starts, you will need anywhere between 3 to 8 seconds to finish off the play. I am not saying that you can't score if your attack takes more than that, but your statistical chances get lower and lower as time passes. To gain a better understanding of the time limitations you have based on the position of the ball and the zone of the field that the transition happens, I created a free guide that you can download by clicking the first link below. So make sure to check it out if you're serious about your tactical development as an attacker. Now all of that is great, but how do you work on attacking faster, and how can your work transfer to the field? We're going to approach this from two different angles, the individual and the team. Let's start off with you, the attacker. I want you to pay attention to 3 things. First of all, be aware of the field and your teammates all the time. Spatial awareness is key for fast attacks. By having a basic picture of the field and all of your options before you even get in possession of the ball, you will save yourself valuable seconds, because once the ball lands on your feet, you will simply know what to do with it. The next thing I want you to become a master of is applying pressure as an attacking player, both as an individual and as part of a unit, as it is an essential defensive tactic in the modern game. Just learn the basics and apply them. You can find our in-depth video on the high press linked below, so make sure to check that out as well. Now let's say you or your teammates want the ball back. You will need to create, recognize, and exploit space. For all of those 3 to happen, teamwork is required. Space creation requires smart off-the-ball movement, attacking width and or depth, and active participation of more attackers. The more attackers get involved, the greater the overload and the higher the advantage over the opposing defense. Space recognition, on the other hand, requires the player in possession of the ball to have the perception and communication skills to take advantage of space. Teamwork is the priority here. Selfish actions can quickly lead to possession loss, and overall, you're wasting valuable time. Remember that famous quote by Pep Guardiola? The ball is faster than any player, so if there's a progressive pass to be played, just play it. Don't be selfish, it's a team sport. And talking about teams, you have to invest time and effort into creating a fast attack culture in your team, no matter if you're the coach, an attacker, or a defender. This can be done in a variety of ways. For example, when playing 2-sided games or practicing the high press, you could set a goal-scoring time limit where the attacking team basically has a set time to finish the play after regaining the possession of the ball. If the attack doesn't finish within that time, possession is given to the other team or the goal doesn't count. Of course, this is something you can do as an individual as well. This will reinforce the habit of attacking fast and with precision and catching the opposing defense off balance. Having said that, the most important step to ingrain that fast attack culture into your brain or your team overall is to convince yourself or your players of its effectiveness. And that is where statistics and repetition can be quite beneficial. I have created a free guide for you that you can find the link below. In it, you'll find a small poster you can hang up on a wall inside the locker room or inside your bedroom to remind yourself of the impact that a fast attack has. And if you're still not convinced, I would highly suggest you watch these two videos next.